Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're uncovering the insane trillionaire lifestyle of Princess Charlotte, the royal child whose wealth, power, and future influence are already rewriting history. From palaces and private jets to a global brand worth billions, her story will leave you speechless. Let's dive right in. Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. The little girl who captured the hearts of millions the moment she stepped into the world in May 2015. As the daughter of Prince William and Catherine, the Princess of Wales, and the granddaughter of King Charles III, Charlotte isn't just another royal child. She's a global icon in the making, and the life she's living is already on a level most of us can't even comprehend. At just a few years old, Charlotte was labeled the richest child in the world. Her estimated net worth? Over $5 billion. But when you take into account her future inheritances, her royal connections, and the brand power she already carries, the figure skyrockets into numbers that sound more like the accounts of tech moguls and oil tycoons. In fact, some experts predict that when all is said and done, the influence, wealth, and assets tied to Charlotte could easily reach the trillions. That's right, trillions. So what does life look like for the child being called the world's youngest trillionaire in waiting? Let's take a closer look at the insane world of Princess Charlotte. From the moment of her birth at the Lindo wing of St. Mary's Hospital in London, Charlotte's arrival was global news. Outside the hospital, thousands of royal fans camped out for days just to catch a glimpse of her tiny face. The baby blankets, dresses, and accessories she wore instantly sold out worldwide, something the media dubbed the Charlotte effect. By the time she was a toddler, Charlotte was already boosting the British economy by hundreds of millions of dollars every year, simply because parents everywhere wanted to copy her royal style. Think about that for a moment. Most children wear clothes their parents pick up at the nearest department store. Charlotte wears outfits that turn into international fashion trends, creating ripple effects across global markets. Even before she could walk or talk, she was shaping industries. That is the power of being a royal, and the kind of influence that turns into insane wealth. Now, Charlotte may be young, but her royal life is already packed with experiences most adults will never know. Family vacations don't happen at budget resorts, they happen at sprawling estates like Anmer Hall, the Cambridge family's country home, or Balmoral Castle in Scotland, where the royals have spent summers for generations. Picture Charlotte playing hide and seek in gardens that stretch for hundreds of acres, or running through grand hallways lined with priceless art and antiques. That's not a once-in-a-lifetime trip, that's just an ordinary weekend for her. When it comes to holidays abroad, the destinations are just as over the top. The Cambridges have been spotted in luxury villas in Mystique, a Caribbean island so exclusive that billionaires and celebrities compete just to secure a spot. Trips also include skiing in the French Alps, private getaways in Italy, and yacht excursions along the Mediterranean. Every journey is done in royal style, think private jets, luxury cars, and security teams that ensure privacy at all times. Even her schooling reflects this insane level of privilege. Princess Charlotte attends Thomas's Battersea, one of the most prestigious private schools in London. Tuition costs over $23,000 a year, but the real value lies in the environment. Her classmates are children of CEOs, ambassadors, and the wealthy elite. Charlotte's education isn't just about academics, it's about networking with the future power players of the world. And when she eventually moves on to secondary school and university, she'll have her pick of the very best institutions on earth. Eton, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, the list is endless. Her everyday lifestyle is just as fascinating. Imagine birthday parties not at a trampoline park, but inside royal residences, where guest lists include cousins like Prince George and Prince Louis, and activities are organized on grounds bigger than most people's neighborhoods. Imagine having your wardrobe curated by stylists, with outfits designed by high-end children's clothing brands, and custom-made pieces worth thousands each. Even her toys are in another category, exclusive, bespoke items gifted by designers, dignitaries, and world leaders. But here's the part that makes Charlotte's life truly insane: her position in the royal family. She is third in line to the throne, behind her father and her older brother George. That means she is set to play a central role in the monarchy for decades to come. Unlike past generations, where younger royals sometimes faded into the background, Charlotte is poised to be one of the most influential figures of her era. Her future role could involve leading royal charities, managing billion-dollar estates, and representing Britain on the world stage. Her titles and inheritances add to this picture of unimaginable wealth. As the daughter of the Prince and Princess of Wales, Charlotte will eventually inherit lands, properties, and wealth tied to the Duchy of Cornwall and other royal estates. These assets generate hundreds of millions annually. Combine that with the private wealth of her family, and Charlotte's financial security is beyond calculation. Trillionaire life might sound like exaggeration, but with compounding influence and wealth spread across generations, it's a very real possibility. Public appearances show us flashes of this already. When Charlotte appears on the Buckingham Palace balcony during Trooping the Colour, millions of people across the world tune in. When she attends weddings, like that of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, she steals the spotlight even at global events. And every time she waves, smiles, or simply walks into the frame, newspapers and social media light up with headlines. For other celebrities, this kind of attention costs millions in PR campaigns. For Charlotte, it's effortless. Her insane life isn't just about luxury, it's also about the protection and responsibilities that come with it. Charlotte has round-the-clock security, just like the rest of the core royals. Every school run, every family outing, every holiday abroad is carefully guarded. Her safety costs millions per year, paid for by the royal family and the state, ensuring that nothing is left to chance. This kind of protective bubble is something only the world's richest and most powerful can afford. Now, let's talk about the legacy she's destined to inherit. Princess Charlotte represents the modern royal family, a blend of tradition and contemporary appeal. She is growing up in a world where social media, global branding, and influence matter just as much as royal titles. This means she's not just a princess, she's a future icon who could rival the star power of figures like Princess Diana. With her charisma, her position in the royal hierarchy, and the wealth backing her every move, Charlotte could very well become one of the most powerful women on the planet. And when you consider the long game, the numbers get truly insane. The Crown Estates, the Duchy of Lancaster, the Duchy of Cornwall, and private Windsor wealth are all assets that stretch into the tens of billions. Add the cultural and economic influence the royals generate, the so-called royal effect, and Charlotte's potential impact is almost immeasurable. Analysts aren't exaggerating when they suggest her life and wealth could add up to trillions over time. Yet, despite all of this, there's something striking about Charlotte's public persona. Unlike some royals of the past who seemed distant, Charlotte is seen as cheeky, spirited, and relatable. Her playful waves, candid moments with her siblings, and natural confidence in front of the cameras have made her a favorite with the public. This relatability only adds to her brand power, because when people feel connected to her, they're more likely to engage with everything she represents. So, what does the trillionaire life of Princess Charlotte really look like? It's a life where childhood is spent in palaces, where vacations happen on private islands, where her very existence moves economies, and where her future promises power, wealth, and influence that could eclipse anyone else in her generation. Princess Charlotte isn't just a child growing up in the royal family. She's a living brand, a global force, and perhaps the most valuable member of the next generation of royals. Her life is not only insane, it's setting the stage for a future where royalty, wealth, and influence converge on a level that truly deserves the word trillionaire. That was a look inside the trillionaire life of Princess Charlotte, a world of luxury, privilege, and unimaginable wealth. Which part shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss more unbelievable stories of the world's richest and most powerful. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.